Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you had to be around someone toxic for an extended period of time? Well, I recently had a client ask me that very question. So I decided to make a video on it and compiled a lot of tips to help you cope with this situation. First thing first is to prepare yourself mentally. Acknowledge and accept the situation. Remind yourself that you can handle this. You might want to also prepare what you want to say when certain circumstances or conversations come up. What replies you would like to give. We can set realistic expectations for what's going to happen, but it's also important to take time to visualize a positive outcome, an outcome you actually want. For example, you can imagine having a peaceful conversation with that toxic person. Start visualizing how you want the time with that person to be. Visualize it, but also feel it. Feel how it feels to have a positive outcome. Do this as much as possible before you're around this person. You might just be surprised about what actually happens. Make sure to practice and take time for self-care before, during, and after. Take a few minutes to meditate. Maybe take some time to do some yoga, go for a walk, take a bath. Do something that will help you feel good, that brings joy to you. Remember that time with this person is temporary. Keep a long-term perspective and focus on the bigger picture. Practice positive self-talk to help you stay motivated and keep a positive outlook. For example, remind yourself that you are strong and you can handle this. Do this before and especially during the time that you have with them. Avoid engaging in arguments. This can only escalate the situation and make it worse, and it's so draining. Next, set clear boundaries and communicate clearly. This can help you maintain your personal space and minimize any negative impact on your mental health. Practice empathy, but don't take responsibility for their actions or behaviors. Next, find a safe place and take breaks. It's so important to do. This can be a quiet room or outdoor space to give you some fresh air. You can also just go to the bathroom for a couple of minutes. Take a few minutes for yourself and take as many breaks as you need to. If you can, find someone you can turn to for encouragement and support. Next, I've talked about this before in other videos, but it's important to have a protection bubble. Imagine a small bubble starting from your heart and expanding and expanding and expanding until it's all around you and it's at least 5 feet around you. And whenever you're going to be around that person, have that bubble up. Have it in your mind that this bubble will protect you from any negative energy. Imagine that this bubble fills you up with positive energy and it's also expanding this positive energy to everyone around you. Also, another thing you can do is to stay grounded and stay in the present moment. This can also help you maintain your composure and help you reduce anxiety and stress. Take some deep breaths. Focus on your senses. What are you smelling? What are you hearing? What is around you? Hold something to bring yourself back into the present moment and realize what are the textures, what are the smells that are coming off it? What does it look like? Also practice grounding visualization techniques. And if you want me to do some in another video, comment below. Now this one can be hard, but maintain a sense of humor. This will help diffuse tension and reduce stress. Try and find humor in the situation or tell a funny story that lightens up the mood. Practice gratitude. I know in these situations it can be hard to practice gratitude, but it's so important because it actually helps you stay in a positive outlook and keeps your thoughts positive rather than letting negative thoughts spiral and attracting more negative situations to you. Focus on what you're grateful for and think about what you're grateful for. You can even write it down. Do this each day. And even when you're around the person, you can do this. Find something in that situation that you can be grateful for. Whether it's the fresh air that you have, or the nature around you, or even being grateful for what you're sitting on. There's so many things you can come up with, even if you feel like the situation is terrible. Make sure, like I said before, to positively visualize what you want. Instead of worrying about the outcome, the more you worry about the outcome, the more you're going to attract that outcome. Focus on what you want to happen and that it is already happening for you. Don't fear absorbing someone's negative energy or work on that fear, because you have the power and control when it comes to your energy. No one can affect your energy except for you. You are more powerful than you even realize. You have control over your energy, and you know how to protect your energy. Because I'm also giving you tips to know how to protect your energy in this video as well. Like the protection bubble, like setting boundaries, saying no, expressing your concerns. You're giving the person control and your power by choosing to believe and having the fear that you are going to absorb their negative energy. Don't give them that power or control or even that satisfaction. You are powerful and you can co-create your reality, whether you believe it or not. Focus on what you can control, like your thoughts, your emotions, your behaviors, your actions, your reactions. Remember, you can't control the actions of others, but you can control your reaction and responses to them. Remember your self-worth. Remember that you are valuable and you deserve love and respect. Remind yourself of your accomplishments and your strengths and your best and most positive qualities. Practice self-compassion. Use positive affirmations. Be self-loving to yourself. And that goes along with the next step, is to lead by example. Treat yourself how you want to be treated. Treat yourself with kindness and respect like you do with others. Engage in activities that make you feel good. Make sure to say loving and empowering things to yourself. You deserve to treat yourself well. You deserve love. You deserve compassion. You deserve kindness. You deserve respect. Give those things to yourself as well, not just to other people. Give to yourself. Meet your needs just as much as you do with others. If your cup is empty and you're drained, it's important to also first give to yourself. Know when it's time to walk away for your mental and emotional well-being. This could be knowing when to end a conversation and walk away, or taking breaks, like I mentioned earlier. Your health and happiness is your top priority. Make sure you take care of it. Now, another major important thing to consider and to look at is, how is this person triggering you? And how is the situation or person serving you? How is it serving you to have those experiences? How is it serving you to have this person in your life and treat you the way they are, or be around that type of negativity? How is it serving you? What are you getting out of it? Why is this person triggering you? What is it about this person that's affecting you? What is it about these experiences that are affecting you? There's so many questions you can ask yourself to figure out and work out what's really going on beyond the surface. And when these things keep going on and on and on, and you keep attracting these types of people and these types of situations, then it's time to focus on shifting the limiting beliefs that are holding you back and keeping you from attracting these circumstances and people. You would be surprised at how certain outcomes can start shifting for you. How suddenly, even though you might be around that toxic person, they're less toxic around you. I know you might not believe it, but actually shifting these limiting beliefs that you have around the situations and the person and why you're attracting this negativity can actually impact the environment and the people around you. I've seen it in my own life, And I've seen other people have similar experiences as well. It's so important to consider. And if you don't know how to work on your limiting beliefs, I do have a YouTube video online that you can watch. And if you don't want to go through having to work it out on your own, then you can book a session with me and I can help you find the core limiting beliefs that are helping you create the environment that you don't actually want, and to help shift that energetically to create the environment you actually do want, to start having better outcomes, to start attracting better situations and people that are more in alignment with you. I can really help you with this because I have worked on my own beliefs when it's come to this and have made major impacts in my life when it comes to who and what I'm attracting into my life. So you can go to my website to book. I'll keep it down below and I'll also put it somewhere here as well if you want to book a session with me. And I look forward to helping you on your journey if you book today. Make sure if you've enjoyed this video to like this video and to share this with anyone who you think that might get use out of it. Also subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. I'm sending lots of unconditional love and positive energy and healing energy your way. Love you lots. Mwah.